Alright, hey guys, Paxer, welcome back to another Pokemon Pocket video, and as the title states, the new themed booster pack, Crimson Blaze, has finally been announced. Very excited. We're going to be watching the trailer in its entirety, and then talking about the cards in said trailer. If you guys are new to my channel, really do consider if you like and subscribe, but without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, that's the trailer, and man, dude, freaking Charizard fans are just cooking. We got Mega Charizard Y as the chase card. Huge dub for Fire. I mean, hopefully this guy is good compared to Mega Blaziken. Mega Blaziken is also pretty good, but in the current meta, not... You can see some viability, sure, but like, it really isn't... really can't compete against like Mega Altaria and Mega Absol. But I think it really depends on the meta, especially with the prominence of Chingling. But alright, let's just go over the cards right here. So we got the Kanto EXs as the Megas. That's pretty cool. Very Kanto themed. Let me just mute this. So yeah, we got the starters. We got Solosis, Trubbish as well. So we might be getting Gardevoir EX. In my prediction video, that was kind of a joke. I was like, you never know, man. With Dina, I mean, we could just get Garbodor EX, but there's a possibility now because we got Trubbish. Clemon, what does this guy do? Okay, here we go. So, Serena, put a random Mega Evolution Pokemon EX from your deck into your hand. Okay, that's pretty good. So that adds a bit more consistency. Clement, put 2 random cards from among Magneton, Helios, and Clement's backpack from your deck into your hand. Clement's backpack. Huh. Interesting. So, wait, what is that? Okay, that might be a card, but is that... That's interesting. So, Magneton, if anything, we might be getting a new Magneton card. This might be a hint. Or just like, just adding more to consistency in regards to Magnezone or Lucario, which, I mean, Magneton is one of my favorite Pokemon in this game. It's pretty cool. We'll see how good Heliolisk is. And we got Quick Grow Extract. That's, I'll be honest, that item looks kind of sus, but we'll take it. Choose one of your grass Pokemon in play. Put a random grass Pokemon from your deck that evolves from that Pokemon onto the Pokemon to evolve it. You can use this card during your first turn or on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So it's essentially a rare candy, right? For grass? Okay, dude, yeah, that's very good, man. Mega Venusaur is cooking. This is a much needed grass buff in my opinion, because I feel like nowadays the grass archetype is kind of stale. And the only very viable or somewhat viable deck for grass is the Decidueye deck, and most of those cards at least are somewhat old at this point, like 6 months old. We got Ditto, copy a friend, choose one of your bench Pokemon's attacks except any Pokemon EX and use it as this attack if this Pokemon doesn't have the necessary energy. Okay, feels very similar to the other Ditto that we've gotten. So this is the Ditto we have currently. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. So what's the difference here? Oh, this copies your bench. Okay, so I feel like this Ditto is a lot more consistent. This copies your benched Pokemon, whereas this one copies any of your opponent's Pokemon. Copy anything, copy a friend. So this Ditto might be more consistent. I can see this, man, people making this work, so that's pretty cool. Sunflora, Spritzy, Blastoise, yeah, huge dub. What is this? So HP 230, stage 2. Triple Bombardment requires 3 energy. Does 130 damage. If this Pokemon has at least 3 extra water energy attached, this attack also does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. You can see a bit of value with that, especially interesting. Yeah, so if your opponent has like Chingling like in the bench, or like another like very frail Pokemon, which you see a lot in this meta, depending on the deck you're using, you could see a lot of value with this. However, keep in mind, you need 6 energy to do this, the attack ability. So, I mean, base damage 130 is pretty good. for 3 energy. I can see that kind of working. Water has a lot of supports. Already, I think this guy might be better than freaking Mega Gyarados, but interesting. It's just his attack ability, I don't know. First impressions doesn't seem that good, but we shall see when he comes out. Yeah, just having to require 6 energy is kind of insane. But granted, this guy is an absolute tank. 230 HP, and you got lilies, a lot of supporter cards supporting this guy. Oh, look at this. The main person, not the most popular Mega Charizard, but we got something. So Crimson Dive, 250 damage, requires 4 energy. This Pokemon also does 50 damage to itself. Okay, how much HP? 220, okay. So after attacking, you're at 170 HP, which is, I mean, afterwards you can just really depends what your opponent's using, but a ton of damage. This is a nuke. This card is an absolute monster. This is reminiscent of the original Charizard, EX, but as a Mega, and you do a lot more damage, able to one-shot, I'm assuming most, if not all, Megas at this point. Like any card, pretty much, unless they can survive. But yeah, this is interesting. The main issue with this is that like it requires 4 energy, so you have to kind of lead with Magby. So we shall see how good this card will be. Because a lot of people like Shiny Revelry Charizard because it can support itself. Like you just get it out, stoke, and then your next turn you can start attacking. Doing 150, that's pretty much it. Whereas this card is very reliant on other cards. So I still think it's kind of like a ticking time bomb. Like I can very much see people pairing Magby, Flame Patch as well. Pretty good support, but yeah, that's and yeah, those are, oh, we just skipped it. Okay, so this is Mega Venusaur EX. This is the last card that they kind of showed. HP 240, stage 2, yeah. Requires 4 energy, 2 of them are colorless. Does 120 damage, and after attacking, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and asleep. Poisoned and asleep. So you're just completely messing up their Pokemon. Interesting. Again, that's a lot of energy. I feel like it's the main downside. But again, we have LEAFEON EX. LEAFEON EX might be a good pairing for Mega Venusaur. Especially with the addition of the new item card. But keep in mind that is an item, and Chingling exists. So it really depends how prominent Chingling will be in this meta. But yeah, I mean, you could run Chingling as well just to disrupt your opponent. This is nice. Again, I like how they're trying to make grass type work. I just want the same love for fighting type, please. Fighting type definitely needs it, man. And Mega Lucario, that's gonna sell money. I'm just saying. People want Mega Lucario, but I think that's pretty much it. All the cards they've revealed. Yeah, Sunflora, Quick Grow, 30 base damage. If Quick Grow Extract is in your discard pile, this attack does 30 more damage. Spritzy, Sweet Scent, heal 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. So, yeah. First impressions, this seems like a Mega buff, pretty much. Like, trying to make Megas work a lot more, especially with Serena, very cool. Claymont is very interesting with Claymont's backpack. I have no idea what that implies. I'm assuming it might be, maybe it's another trainer card, maybe it's an item card, we shall see. And then Quick Grow Extract, kind of a sus image, but it might just be me, but yeah, it's a very much needed support. Really do like that. But that's not it, ladies and gents. That is not it. We have a little bit more information aside from the trailer, and it's in regards to the drop event, which I am kind of mixed, man. In my prediction video, I wanted this guy to be the chase card for this booster pack, but it looks like they went for the kind of safe route, making this guy a drop event card. Yes, another Dragon EX as a drop event card. So far, we've gotten 2 Dragon EXs that are drop event cards. One of them was from the main packs, which is Dragonite EX, and that's sad, man. I mean, yeah, dude, I wish that they made Dragon type actually good. Like, imagine a fully Dragon type deck, or like, if anything, Dragon type focus deck. That's very like S tier. Like, they're sure you can still make it work, like with the non-EX Dragonite and stuff like that. But I wanted this guy to be in the main pack, and they make him good. But nevertheless, looking at him, Megaladios EX, basic of course, HP 180. Sonic Impulse requires 2 water energy, 1 psychic. Does 160 damage, and after attacking, discard all energy from this card. So kind of a nuke, essentially. You want to play this guy towards your late game and nuke, and after attacking, you're pretty much screwed. You don't know how much Hopefully this guy has a retreat cost of 0. We can't see the retreat cost, but yeah, after attacking, like you're basically just if you have to like feed this guy to attack, like to retreat, then that's gonna be, I feel like that's kind of counterintuitive to its design, in my opinion, especially since it's a mega. Like making a free retreat really won't hurt the meta that much, like won't make it that overpowered. But yeah, hopefully there's Latias EX, Mega Latias, because we got Latios, so we need Latias. And then this is another card right here, Mareep. And if you guys are curious, I will definitely make an upcoming events video sometime this month, hopefully soon. I'm just primarily waiting on the leaks. Hindsight wise, I probably should have made one in the beginning of the month, but the leaks that we got this month, it wasn't that much. I think it's like 2 events as a wonder pick, and I think that's honestly pretty much it. And also the premium missions, of course. But yeah, regardless, I'll definitely be making a video once we get more news. And this is the wonder pick as well, Heliolisk. And this is the card if you guys are curious. Stage 1, HP 100, Thunderbolt, 120 damage. After attacking, discard all energy from this Pokemon. Pretty good. In my opinion, not that bad for a non-EX stage 1. Doing 120 damage could definitely win the game, especially towards the late game. I can very much see this guy being somewhat viable in certain non-EX decks. Especially in Magnezone or Lucario, you never know. Maybe. This guy does more damage than Magnezone. However, of course, Magnezone is a lot more consistent, being able to attack more than 1 turn. And yeah, of course, Magneton, buffing both Heliolisk and Magneton. So I can see Magnezone Heliolisk decks. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, because looking at this, after attacking, you discard all energy. Your next turn, if you have a fed Magnezone or Magneton, you can elemental switch, feed your Heliolisk, and you should be able to attack. So you can see a bit of consistency, getting this guy out a lot faster than Magnezone. And this is a very fun deck, especially since I'm in this meta, Chingling again disrupts rare candy. Heliolisk doesn't use rare candy as well as Magnezone. Ideally, you don't want to use rare candy. And the last card that we will be going over is Charmeleon. We got Charmeleon right here, a rather recent leak. And again, I'll definitely be making more videos, probably a follow-up video to this once we get more content. This could very much determine how viable Mega Charizard Y is. So this is Charmeleon, stage 1, of course, 80 HP. It's pretty hard to see, kind of blurry, but it says abilities Ignition. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may take a fire energy from Energy Zone and attach it to your active Pokemon. Okay, so you're essentially getting a free energy. That's pretty good. So if you evolve like this, then you essentially need 2 energy before you evolve. So once you evolve, you get 3 energy, and then you feed your free energy to have this guy attack. So very promising. And I do like this because they're adding, it seems like Dina is trying to add more, like with the looks of this, trying to add more very broken stage 1 middle evolution cards. Kind of learning from Magneton. It's about time. But yeah, in my prediction video, I was always saying that like I very much would like to see like a very similar card to Magneton to make you kind of question if you should use rare candy or not. Because looking at this, you can get a ton of value just evolving Mega Charizard Y without rare candy. So yeah, very much like this. I want to see more of this. Maybe Ivysaur similar to this as well, and Wartoys. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more. And again, it's a small-time content creator. Any support really does help me out tremendously. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Peace.